Hi, it's Louise from Myfolks. Just popped into town to pick up some bits and I spotted a learner driver and it got me thinking about what driving means as an adult. It means freedom and independence, and we really celebrate when someone passes a test. So what happens at the other end of life when it's time to surrender those car keys? That can be really, really difficult. What happened actually for my dad is that he had a small bump at a junction, not fast, not serious, little damage, but he realized that he couldn't see out of his in his peripheral vision. He didn't see the other car, and that was it for him. He wasn't going to drive again. Was really hard for my mother to accept, actually. She felt that they were giving up some status. A car had a status symbol to her. She felt that they were giving up the practical ability to get around as easily as they had. But there was much more to it than that. It was much more about a public acknowledgement that he was not the strong man that he'd been before, and she'd been at pains to hide that wherever she could. So there's a huge amount of psychological trauma around giving up the independence of a car. But if you know that your elderly person is not well enough to be driving, you can't ignore that. That's not one of those conversations we think we'll come back to when they're maybe more receptive. You've gotta react to that. And so I know that there are people hiding car keys, not sustainable. What if they're found? So much better to have the conversation. And if you're not getting anywhere, a couple of things that might help, talk to the DVLA. They can help you. But also sometimes the elderly person will take it much more seriously coming from a medical practitioner or another official rather than from the person they still see as their kid. So have the conversation. Don't let their end of life be blighted by hurting themselves or somebody else. It's got to happen. It's the right thing to do, and there is help. DVLA, get a GP or someone else to tell them. Hide the car keys in the short term, but it's not sustainable. And if you need to talk about it more, give us a shout. Thank you.